going to the bathroom, just so we're clear.
I might want to get a drink first before...
I have people for that because I can't stand up right now.
Just dude,
Not in the bathroom,
just
the
get a
drink.
bottle. I mean,
Let's get 2 waters, an empty one and
I
a
had
full of
knee
water
surgery
one.
like 2 weeks ago, so I can't do crap. I
That
can't
sucks.
carry a cup for more than the...
now just so we're
Fucking
clear, when you say
step.
cup, do you mean like a beverage
Like-
container or
Yes, a drink
a
glass.
beverage
Yes.
container, if you know what I mean?
A beverage container, yeah, not like a jock strap.
In all fairness, I am going to need to get one of those for some of the sparring I'm going to be doing and shit, so...
Yeah, I gotta work on that too. I was gonna start mixed martial arts for Supon.
it's kind of annoying
You
how many...
wear a
like,
cup for that?
How many prep stuff
I guess
you
you'd
need.
have to.
I think, yeah, I
It's a
think
good idea.
mixed martial arts,
Yeah.
you don't know where shit is gonna land, so... It's not-
Seriously, a friend of mine, he was fighting and someone caught him and he ended up losing the fight because he couldn't shake it off. It just...
well,
Sometimes,
yeah.
Sometimes the cup
I would
makes
hope he
it hurt
could
worse.
shake it off.
The problem is
The
if
cup
they
makes it
actually
hurt worse
smash
a bit,
through
but
it's
it doesn't actually
it's plastic everywhere.
damage anything. Let's put it that way.
I'm sure it bruises, though.
Yeah.
That
doesn't actually
shit,
do
that
any
shit
real-
stings. I have been kicked in the balls. That shit hurts.
I think about every guy.
Indeed it does.
See, that's why you need protection, you know?
Well,
When I was in track, someone thought it would be a good idea to hit me in the balls with a weight.
with a weight.
It was
no,
my
it-
fault. I told her I could spit farther than she could throw discus, so...
Well, now you're just, you're just prodding the lion, as it were.
I wasn't expecting her to do that. She was usually really nice, and I was laughing
I
a
made
bit.
that mistake once as well. It's annoying how well, no, it's amazing how quickly people can change though when you say shit like that.
Yeah, it was true.
You know
though.
what
That
I
was-
learned in high school?
How-
You
how-
get slapped if you ask an Indian girl if she'd like a Slurpee in a racist accent. That's
Would
that's
you
the
like
way
a
to get
Slurpee?
slapped. Exactly. I wasn't even thinking. I asked somebody else, and I turned to her, and I asked her, and her response was, slap. And I stood there for a moment like, wait, what? And then I went, nah, you know what? I probably deserved that. Let's
Yeah.
let it go.
Yeah, Adam, how far could she throw?
Not very. I mean, maybe
She threw like a girl, am I right?
maybe 20
Hey,
feet or so.
No. See, you can't really say that because I knew someone. She could throw like fuck, I can't remember whether they do it in meters or feet, but she could throw 50. Not sure whether that's meters, about feet, wasn't it?
I'm gonna think feet, because 50 meters, that's quite a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
well,
it's,
she
like,
could throw
really
about 20.
way. I watched her just like, fuck, there's no way I can like even get like half that far, you know?
I mean, I myself, back when I was really good at it, it was... Back when I was really good at it, it was, I don't even remember.
Cool story, bro.
Sorry, it's been like 4 years since I was in the track team, so... I don't remember
Yeah,
what my old record
I think I prefer to stick with like rugby and full contact sports rather than like things that require accuracy, you know?
Yeah, well, I wasn't allowed to do a lot of the contact sports.
How come?
When I was 11 years old, I was diagnosed with 2 bullet discs in my back, and that just got me out of a whole lot of the sports.
Right.
Yeah.
That shit tends to, do that.
I
Because
feel like that's a
football was-
good thing, you know. If you got screwed up discs, you probably shouldn't be in, football.
Yeah, football.
You probably shouldn't be in a lot of things.
Well, I got them like fixed up now. I mean, I got the muscle built up enough to where it isn't a problem anymore.
Yeah.
In all fairness, you can't really go into any sport expecting to come out with no injuries and stuff. I mean, immediately yours was like before, like you couldn't really do anything about it, but you can't really go into any sport expecting to come out completely fine afterwards, you know?
Yeah, like track, they
I don't
said.
know. Bad
Injured.
is pretty good.
Yeah, you can do...
Maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
tennis, you can get hit in the balls. That shit hurts.
That one, I've gotten hurt in that.
Well, shall we start?
What?
I got hurt in that. It was really stupid of me, but I did.
How the hell did you?
My
even
friend
manage
fell
it?
through Davis Tennis table.
I
That's
won the
somehow
game.
impressive, you know?
I won the game. I dove to hit the ball. There was a little ping pong ball, and I busted my head into the wall.
Nice.
Jesus.
Ouch!
I cracked the wall and just my head was basically fine, but it was hurt, bleeding a little bit.
Christ.
See, now, my one was, when I got into rugby and that, I didn't realise quite how injury prone it was going to be. Within about 3 months, I got like 3 concussions already.
Yeah.
My positions both dropped out for like injuries and stuff, and it's just like, I mean, I went into it thinking, yeah, I might break something, you know, just like something like that. You come out afterwards, it's like, shit, I got really lucky with just getting the stuff that I did get, you know.
We're all talking about like meters and stuff like this, but hold on. Am I the only American in here?
Oh, I'm American.
Oh.
I'm American.
I think we got either 2 or 3 Americans, and then there's me and British, which are obviously from UK, and Harry's from Spain, I think, right, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I know.
from
That
Spain.
seems correct.
Oh, because I was just all talking about rugby and like meters, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm the only American here.
International audience.
Track uses meters, no matter where you're at.
Yeah, the 100-meter dash, etc.
Most things use meters, no matter where you're at. Like you know,
America's just stubborn.
science.
Something different.
You know, that little thing called science where we prove laws, how the universe works.
Actually, you can't really
Gravity, you know.
The system that America uses was actually developed in England, but America's the only one who still uses it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
There
island.
are
No, there's a
two other
couple other
countries, I
places that
think,
still
that
use
they
it, but-
still use it. Liberia, I think, on the African coast, and one on the Southeast Asia.
The more you
Didn't
know.
know that. Yeah, knowing is half the battle. The other half is violence.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I thought the other half was
I
white.
think violence might be more than half the battle.
Because you had, like, what, G.I. Joe? It was red, blue, and white. So... Or was it like aqua? It's aqua fresh, that's what it is.
Okay, right. We got some Americans here, we got some British here, and we got Spanish here as well, right? So, let's settle it once and for all. Which is more kind of violent? American football or rugby?
I would say American
Lack of
football.
pads. Really?
I mean, are we talking backyard football or are we talking like professional?
Now you're getting, yeah.
Semi-professional rugby, professional American football, because semi-professional rugby is the better kind of rugby, really. It's the more kind of, well...
I've never seen it played, but I've always wanted to actually try it.
Honestly, I go American football purely because rugby, there are specific rules to, like, avoid people getting hurt. Whereas in American football, you can just, like, jump on a guy on his head, as it were, to stop him. It's crazy the shit you can pull.
America.
They started implementing more rules.
I know, but I mean,
Now, though.
I mean, football I've played, I cracked a few guys' ribs.
yeah,
I hit hard.
I that doesn't surprise me in the least, because
Yeah.
I'd have to go with rugby.
I think I would too, just because there's less pads and stuff.
well, that's the point. It's because there's less pads.
Might actually make
It's-
That
it
there's more rules.
No, but because there's less protection, as it were, people are more careful.
Yeah, it's
the basic principle. Yeah.
In any kind of sport, there's always going to be that one person who kind of breaks the rules and shit and doesn't kind of get caught. Like, if no one's looking, maybe like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean,
Do like the stomp as you gain up from being tackled.
that's called being a wanker. You can't protect against that.
Well, there's also something where some people exploit the rules. Like in football, I've noticed sometimes someone's hand comes close to his face and he makes his head fly forward anyway to make it look like his face mask was grabbed.
Right.
Because that's a foul.
Yeah.
So,
Well, in rugby, you have the instant replay that the ref actually looks at, which is nice.
Yeah. I think there's something quite nice about the rugby in that normally it's the scrum half who's like he's like the smallest person on the team normally ends up with the ball most of the time.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely fucking hilarious.
Well,
Because the amount of shit that they get into.
It makes sense because you have the big guys are the blockers, right?
Yeah. The thing is though, I used to do second row forward, which means that as one of my jobs to kind of make make what we called a pod whenever the scrum half went down. So it's our job to basically pick up the ball, make a pretty target, and basically stay on our feet as long as we could to try to get the scrum half to get up off his ass, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I was like so glad I wasn't the scrum half, you know? It's just like...
There's a name for that. It's
Small,
called
tiny
cannon
little guy.
fodder.
So,
Alright.
Yeah, I think we're not getting anywhere with this in terms of...
yeah.
Nice. We're 8 minutes in after the start time, as it were.
A little bit off topic there, you know?
Alright, I think we should get started here
Get
soon.
started, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to switch back to type, so I'll see you all in there.
In the settings of Roll20, you have my settings displaying name.
Oh, okay, there we go.
You can
Thank
display
you.
any name used for the game.
Let's see, and gotta capitalize that, and save name, Aaron Goal.
It's the A-team plus a random guy.
It's the A-team plus an American state.
Who's
Oh, yes!
Font, isn't there also I don't remember. Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
What?
I don't know. It's just a random moment. I have a few of those.
good? So Harry, are we off? Wait.
Yes, one second, I was having some problems with Roll20.
Okay.
Well, once you get it set up, we're ready. No
Right.
problem.
Yeah, you guys think this fighter's AC is bad? One fighter I made, he had a 30 AC at like level 3.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
I had a problem where one guy in the group liked to player kill.
Really?
So I made a character that he couldn't hit, and if he even decided to even look at me wrong, I would just annihilate him.
I don't see why you would do that. Surely the GM would just say, right, you're out. I mean...
The GM, he didn't want to get involved because it was his roommate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the guy could make his life a little more miserable. The guy didn't like me because I was physically intimidating to him. And this guy's one of those guys like, I play football, you aren't going to mess with me. And I'm like, I'm the guy who's bullied by those guys, and I like to hurt them now.
Right. Just like the Avenger.
Something like that, but I ended up going too far.
Wherever a nerd will be wedgied, I will be there. Holding the camera.
That's
Shall we start now?
when I hit high school.
Let's start.
Yes, let's start.
Onward! To victor!
You everyone are coming to Sandpoint for whatever reason you want. There is happening the Shallowtail Festival to to consecrate a new cathedral. So it's a festival, free food, free booze. It's a holy festival, so not a lot of wars, but you would want whatever you want in this festival.
It's Mardi Gras, we get it.
Works for me.
And here we are in the main town square. I don't care if it's not anything like the previous map. The black thing is some kind of scenario.
There's a black thing, there's a what? You have to give us numbers. There are numbers on the map.
Oh, near the 8.
Near 8. Where is 8?
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. Towers.
Okay,
Tower
yeah.
Street.
The 15.
Tower Street. Okay.
Okay,
This part.
50.
It's a busy area with a lot of stalls and food being offering, and there is the town's principal people about to give a speech.
Okay.
You have the mayor. Well, I don't really care who of that guy is the mayor and who's the cleric and who is whatever. Because we will be seeing them a lot.
Okay.
I should have prepared some words of text. You can try, but there is a bit of city guard around. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, you do that. I'll be ogling some broad's tits when she gets drunk. It's just like,
I'm gonna just
hail the guards!
And I'll be chastised for you.
Well, I'll be lost in this city, because that's how I work.
For
That was a complete different standpoint, Vermont.
for future reference, where's the stables?
In the
Wouldn't it be
city
one?
gate.
One
I
looks
would
like
think
a
number
stable.
3.
I used,
I would think
one or
number
I just
three.
put the your one here. I forgot to give control to you.
I'll
You have
imagine
any
it's...
name for the month?
My name for the mount,
Gumdrop.
I'm trying to think,
Geordie LaForge. Patrick Stewart. Please call him Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. Okay, my vote's for
alright,
Patrick.
lightning. How about, lightning?
Lightning. Okay.
Lightning.
I still think Patrick Stewart or Gumdrop. Maybe Patrick Gumdrop Stewart.
My name's Patrick!
How about Gumdrop Stewart or Gumdrop Stewart?
It's
Are
a
you
horse, so
insulting,
black eats it.
Alright, are you insulting, what's his name? Jean-Luc Picard? You just said, or even just Patrick Stewart in general.
Patrick Stewart is the man. Okay.
I'm not
He
much of a
is.
Star Trek fan, sorry.
I think he's my Steam picture.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I mean, I'm not much of a Star Trek
In the
fan
terms
either,
of
but
awesomeness,
he's awesome
you
in
have...
everything.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart is cool. I mean, I liked X-Men and majority of the roles I've seen him in.
What's the, shit, what's his name? Brian Blessed, number 1 of awesomeness. The man's human caps lock.
Well, anyway,
Right.
they made you
Anywho, yeah,
the
back
cleric, the sheriff, and don't know what that guy is. Some kind of entertainer or whatever.
I cannot, that... I'm not blaming you all together, but just that accent's a bit thick. You probably need to speak a bit clearer. Or just type it.
You can type, yeah, I mean,
Better.
Yeah, I mean,
if it, yeah. That's, I
Whichever's more
got
com-
it, you had the chef and some sort of entertainer, I mean.
am I supposed to be seeing people at the moment, or is this you're just laying out the scene?
I think it's just a map, yeah. He's just showing us the city, telling us, like, the key points. In case we, you know, intend to say, right, we need to get a horse to get out of here. Where do we get a horse?
Oh, forgot to set up you to the right map.
Oh, well, there we go. That'll explain it.
Okay, that's better.
No, that's make a lot of more of
Well,
sense.
okay, yeah. This makes more sense.
It's just black for me.
No, you
It's
need to.
black for
It's
me.
like center. You need to scroll around a bit.
Oh, it's in the center? Alright.
Blackie.
Found it!
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
that is a big horse. And I mean,
Yeah,
I mean fat.
Here.
It is a rather fat horse.
A fat horse for a fat dame.
Hey.
Wait, know what I mean? Right, we have a butcher. Some sort of logger.
Where are you?
The
Where are you finding this out?
fishmonger. Candlestick maker, surely.
Stage of the mirror, sure. Floor. Directions and names.
Oh, I'm gonna stroll up here and buy this meat off this guy. If you know what I mean.
Buying meat.
That was terrible.
The guy's got a plate of steak.
I think that's a woman.
I don't know, showing me the rump.
I don't know.
Female butcher in this day and age? Surely not. It's men's work.
I don't think she's a butcher. I think she's a waitress.
Ah. Waitress in a
Yeah.
stall.
The only weird people I see in the middle of the crowd are us.
That
And
doesn't
some
make
city guard dude.
Yeah, well, anywho.
There's a woman in a fountain. Obviously, she drank a bit too much. That's why the city guard is there. He's trying to get her out. He's trying to arrest her for drunkenly conduct.
He said it, he just moved it.
Anyone else see those commercials with the people pumping beer through the city fountain?
No.
Oh
Is
yes.
that an American thing? What the hell?
Yeah, it's an American thing.
Yes, it is
no,
an
wait, no,
American thing.
I-
Put beer in everything. That's
It's
just
not an American. It's not
that's
an
the way it
American
works.
thing. It's a American thing.
American.
There's no way.
Perception check.
I gotta,
Everyone, roll perception.
Oh, come on! I still beat you!
6.
let me see. I don't.
I'm the best with an 8 so far. Goddamn awesome.
Oh, I get +4. All right, cool.
That's what I got.
I get a
got
plus
6
6 and I
total.
roll an 8. What did he... Oh, come on!
Oh yeah, 21.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to pull out my sheets.
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
Right, Harry, just so you know, in what order are they... It's like the sheriff, the mayor... The... What was it?
Yeah.
Sheriff,
Sheriff,
mayor,
I don't
cleric,
care.
and some sort of theater director. That's the order. From top to bottom. Okay.
Well, the people were.
No, the cleric is the last two bottom.
Okay, the cleric's at the
The last-
bottom. I'm guessing the mayor is the guy with like the golden thing?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. It looks like sheriff left, mayor, festival director, or
Yeah, sort of organizer.
theater director. Yeah, theater
I'm
director,
so
then
glad I
cleric.
got this macro thing figured out.
Essentially, they have a cleric there, just... That's the GM's way of saying, if you fuck with them, they have a cleric.
We have a cleric.
I know, but I mean, it just means we can't kill them easily before city guards pour in this, like, very closed-off area.
Or, you know, he could just be like the head cleric.
The
I think he's just like
why are we killing
smart
them?
as soul.
Why are we trying to kill them?
I don't know, I'm
The
just...
what?
The
What the heck?
Ooh, they're adventurers here.
Vermont and Nerengor can easily see that between the common people there are some adventurers. Oh right, yes. They see
Mainly
us.
The rest of the party, yes.
Yeah, because you know a guy with a gun wandering
Okay.
around is obviously suspect.
What the hell is that?
I call it boomstick.
This is my boomstick. Don't mean like it, but this one is mine.
Do you have a chainsaw for a hand as well?
I have a rapier. Working on the chainsaw.
Well, we gotta get a demon possess your hand first. That's right.
Yeah, then you know.
Wait, what?
I am so glad someone actually got that reference. Evil Dead. It's a old.
How can you
McBritishGamer.
not? They're remaking it. How can you not get the reference? It's like
They're remaking it.
I know what the movie
they're
is.
remaking the first one
Oh, that's right. I
with a
forgot about
female
that.
Ash this time, as it was originally supposed to be. But you know.
That makes sense why his name was Ashley.
Yeah. But then, you know, he can... Of course, you know, Bruce comes along and he's just too awesome. So he just said, no, it's you. Okay. Okay, at noon, the priest and his acolytes wheel a large covered wagon into the square. I don't know why I have
I
the,
think I might-
I have the
I think
Zelda...
I might be one of those acolytes.
I have the Zelda Ocarina of Time sort of Market Square music going on in my head right now.
Oh,
Dun,
sorry.
dun, diddly dun, 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 diddly dun.
I'm not much of a fan of Zelda.
Really? That was the
I just never got into the games.
Alright, I can get that. I only got into Ocarina of Time, really.
I mean, I'm more of a, like, Dragon Age. I like Dragon Age a lot.
Good game.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've, like, beaten it 1,000 times.
Never played it.
Okay. Here's some. Legend of Zelda or Metroid? Which one's better?
Legend
don't
of
like
Zelda
either.
for me. Purely because that Metroid, that's now there's a series I didn't get into. You see.
I'd like Metroid.
An eternal butterfly or an immortal butterfly doesn't sound like a great thing for a blind kid to become.
It's better than being a dead blind child, no?
Yeah, correct.
I don't know. I mean, hands are useful. I mean, shit, get a dog. This is-
that was terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, really, a butterfly? Is it like a human-sized butterfly? Is it an abomination that we must kill?
Hey, listen.
Mothra.
Yeah,
Not only
Mothra.
regular
We're gonna
size.
fight
Hey,
Godzilla
listen.
next.
Hey, listen.
They pull aside the wagon's cover, releasing the 1,000 children of Desna, a furious storm, 1,000 swallow-tail butterflies that swarm into the air in a spiraling riot of color to a great cheer from the crowd. Throughout the rest of the day, children futilely chase the butterflies, never quite quick enough to catch them.
I actually enjoy the him reading that.
Yes. And I don't, now I have Phil Collins, It's in the Air Tonight. Butterflies everywhere.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't help it. That's like the theme song of Dead Space 3, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I heard they remixed it. I'm curious as to what it sounds like.
Not bad. It's more of a harder rock version, though.
I like that, you see. After that, you have found free food, courtesy of the best Sandpoint Taverns. Yay!
Yes! Food! You know what? I'm gonna do it.
I'm dancing.
It's food.
Goodies food.
I typed it wrong at first, and I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna put it that way. I'm just gonna leave it that way.
Guy all the time